Salam guys, this is Hisham. Today I'll be talking about the 10 best tips and tricks that I found in the Google Pixel 6 Pro. The phone is literally amazing and there's a lot of features that you will enjoy while using this phone. And for me the best one is trick number 7. So let me know yours in the comments below, and as always please support the channel by liking this video and subscribing. And without further ado, let's begin. So the first tip has to be the magic eraser. It's a new feature that you can find in Google Photos app, and it's only exclusive to the Pixel 6 Pro for now, but it might come to other Pixel phones and other Android phones in the near future. Basically, once you are in the photo, it will detect any passbyers, and then you can easily remove them by a click of a button. So once you go to Tools, click on Magic Eraser, it will suggest any passbyers to be removed. So I'm gonna click on Magic Eraser now. It will see that person and it will suggest that shall I delete it, and you click erase and will erase all the passbyers. Also, you can use it to remove objects from the photo. So if I highlight this pinch, just give it 2 seconds and it's gone. It's so cool. You got to try it if you have the Pixel 6 Pro. The second tip is the back tab. So you click double tap and will perform a function that you can define within the setting. So go to setting and then from there go to gestures and then quick tab. In quick tab you'll find multiple options in there. Now first of all you have to enable it and then decide what action you want to. So you can take a snapshot, you can launch the digital assistants, play media, and actually open apps, which is my favorite. So I'm gonna make it open an app. So you click in this gear and then you choose whatever app you want to. So let's say calculator. So whenever I double tap now, it will launch the calculator app. The third tip would be one-handed operation. So it's a big phone, as you can see, and sometimes it's very difficult to reach the top menu if you're using the phone with one hand. So you swipe down from the bottom like this, and it will actually bring everything down so you can easily reach the notification shade and everything else. How to enable this feature? So basically you go to again to the setting, system, and then gestures, and then if you scroll down you will find one-handed mode. You just enable it and that's it. Let's now talk about some privacy options, and more specifically about locked folder. It's a folder that no one can access but you. You have to provide the PIN code or your fingerprint. Where you find it? You'll find it in Google Photos. You go to libraries and then you go to utilities. You scroll down a bit, you'll find a new option called locked folder. Once I click on it, it will ask me to scan my fingerprint. And then as you can see here, I have saved 2 photos in there. If you want to add more, you click on this option and add photos that will be securely locked in this folder. My fifth tip would be the multi-user. So as you can see here, this is my main user account. I have all my apps, my wallpaper and everything. But if I scroll down from top, there is an option here where you can switch between users. I'm going to switch to another user. Obviously you can give it a name or leave it as a guest. And here there is a new wallpaper, new apps, new setting, new everything. So with that, I have to sign in with a new Google account and then I can install any apps I want. There's also a new feature which is probably being copied from the iPhone, which is the camera and mic access. So if you scroll down, you can see these 2 options where you can restrict mic and camera access for all apps. So I'm gonna restrict the camera for now. I'm gonna open up camera app and see, obviously it will tell me that it has been restricted. So if I want to use it, I have to actually scroll down, enable it, go back to the camera app to be able to take photos or videos. From my experience with the Google Pixel 6 Pro, it's actually an amazing phone, but one of the biggest problem is the battery life. It can only last for 1 day. So I have to talk about battery saving mode. There's 2 modes. Now the first one you can enable from the notification shade. So once that's enabled, you will see that the battery has become red, which means that it's now on battery saving mode. However, if you scroll down, you'll find a new mode, which is called extreme mode. This mode will allow you to run the phone for maybe 2 or 3 days if you want. So basically, it will restrict you from using certain apps or all apps basically. You can only use the essential apps, or you can customize it. So you can define which is essential for you. So as you can see here, I can call, I can text, but I can't use Google Chrome because by default it's disabled there. So if I go up again, all these apps are actually disabled. So they will not run in the background. There will be no notification from them. Hence, it will increase the battery life. How can you customize it? So you have to go to the setting, and then you scroll down, go to battery, then you go to battery saver, and then from here, you go to the extreme battery mode and then essential apps. Here, you have to define what apps are essential for you. So Google Chrome, for instance, and then Facebook. As you can see here, Chrome is enabled as well as Facebook. If you don't want to use the extreme battery saving mode, there's another option. So I'm going to disable the battery saver mode. And let's say that there is an app that sends you a lot of notification and it becomes annoying, or it could run a lot in the background, consuming the battery. So let's say it was Facebook. So I'm going to click on it and then pause app. Pause means that it will not run in the background, I will not receive a notification, and it will not consume any battery. So this is new mode, give it a try. Now let's talk about a cool feature called nearby sharing, which was introduced in Android 11 but got improved in Android 12. It's a neat feature that allows you to move data between two devices, either documents, photos, videos between two Android devices without the need of any third-party apps. So for instance, if I want to share this photo or send it to the OnePlus 9 Pro, I'm going to click on share, and then here I have to enable nearby sharing, obviously. And then on the OnePlus 9 Pro, it will say that the Pixel 6 Pro wants to send me a photo. Do you want to accept it? So if I accept it, it will transfer the photo immediately to the other phone. It's so quick. I've tried it even with large videos, and the throughput is really amazing. Give it a try. Now let's talk about Live Transcribe feature with translation. So Live Transcribe would transcribe any video that you watch in your screen, even if the volume is down. But the new feature is translation. So you can translate whatever has been transcribed into 5 supported languages, as I will show you in a second. So I'm gonna fire up YouTube. I'm going to look for a video, let's say Mr. Who's the Boss. Once he starts talking, I'm going to press the volume down button and then enable the live transcribe. Now, this option will actually show me all the subtitles as long as Mr. Who's the Boss is talking. But there is a new feature now. Apart from moving it up and down, you can click on the language and you can choose one of these languages, and it will translate the live transcribe immediately to your chosen language. Last but not least, let's talk about gaming option here. Once you launch any game, you scroll up and then click on this button, and you'll find all these options which you can modify. So one of them is FPS, frame per second. You can see how many frames are actually showing in your screen, and it will vary obviously between one game to another. You can take screenshot, you can screen record, and you can choose the profile, whether it's performance enhanced or battery saving mode. So you can change all of these according to your needs. And here we go, guys. I've finished my tips and tricks. I hope you liked it. If you find this video useful, please support my new channel by giving us a like, subscribe to get notified of my new videos. Thank you so much, guys. Salam.